Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 67 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. Alright, let's start things off by reading a few things that I forgot to read. One was the Ice Crest Shield, so here it is. Small metal round shield, heavier than a wooden shield but boasts higher damage negation. The Ice Crest originates from a Carrion princess. Though the effect is slight, it boosts magic damage negation and resistance to frost. Pretty cool, just a little small shield. Doesn't have 100% physical block, which is not great, but yeah, that's cool. I forgot to read the Juvenile Scholar Cap. Cap worn by young Academy scholars. The juveniles birthed anew by the amber egg of Queen Renala, the head of Ray Lucaria Academy. Yet their rebirth is not without imperfections, and thus do they repeat the process, eventually becoming utterly dependent upon it. Rebirth is as sleep to them, and with each awakening, memory fades into oblivion. I think this is the same thing. Yeah, it just says robe instead of cap. Okay, so that's that. I also forgot to grab something, so I'm just going to quickly go to, yes, the Eastern Tableland, Grace Point. I forgot to get this near the fire camp. And I think it's actually a gesture, and I just barely missed it. I didn't really notice, so it should be over here. Won't take too long to get. I think this episode is going to be an hour long. I'd actually quite like it if it was a bit shorter, but I think it's going to be an hour long. So it's right here. Yeah, fire spur me. Just a gesture that you can pick up there. I'll run back to the Grace Point, use it, and then I'll go back to Ainsel River. Actually, no, not quite. We're going to go do one other thing first. Let's use this. That'll reset everything. Now I'm going to go to the Table of Lost Grace. And we're going to head over to... Oh, it's just like everyone's gone. I'm going to head over to the Smith.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your
And we're going to upgrade a weapon that we're going to be using today. The Sword of Night and Flame. It's sort of like a named weapon, so it takes Somber Smithing Stones to use. So let's go with Somber Smithing Stone 1, Somber Smithing Stone 2, Somber Smithing Stone 3, and we have an extra one. Did I? Yes. I will use a fourth one on it as well. So you're probably thinking, you used all that, but you can't even use the weapon properly. No, I can use it properly. We just have to make a few slight changes. And fingers crossed that this doesn't actually overburden me, but if it does, I'll change things up. Okay, the next thing I want to do, I have got 7 and 3. Okay, cool. 7 and 3. What's my mixed physic? It's still on this. I wonder if I should change that. Just trying to think. Memorize. No, not memorize spell. This one. Yeah, I think I'll just keep everything the way it is. I think it's probably the best that way. So I'll keep dexterity. I'll keep damage negation. And then what I want to do, in order to actually be able to use this, we want to change our headpiece first to one of the glintstone crowns. So it increases. This one increases intelligence to the detriment of stamina. We don't want that. Detriment of HP. That's not that great either. This is both intelligence and stamina. And this one is intelligence and dexterity. Oh, increases intelligence and dexterity to the detriment of HP. We'll probably go with that one. But it does reduce my HP by quite a lot. This one's not as bad. Maybe this one. So what this does is brings my intelligence to 19. My endurance did go down. So I'm going to have to switch over to something a little lighter. Let's just go with the Sage Trousers for now. And then lastly, I want to use a Rune Arc. I look funny. And now I have 24 intelligence, 25 faith, and more than enough strength and dexterity to wield the Sword of Night and Flame. So let me just double check. There's no way I'm going to be able to carry both, right? Oh, I can? Oh, okay, cool. So, why? Oh, because of the... Yeah, hang on. In that case, I can probably put these back on. Or not those ones, but I can put this. There we go. Because I used the Rune Arc, I was like, I completely forgot. And we've got this. Okay, cool. So, let's use the Sword of Night and Flame. And actually, I'll stick with the Bloodhound's Fang just for a little bit longer. Because the Sword of Night and Flame will become handy, but not just yet. So let's go to the right first. This is a very, like, this is an interesting area. Forgive if you can hear, like, some drilling in the background. I have no idea what this person... There's always someone drilling nearby. In fact, just as I was about to start this episode, they started drilling, and I was like, are you serious? But it should be low enough that you can't hear it. Anyway, we'll start by jumping in, go to the right because it's dead end. You can pick up, I think there was a golden rune here, and then magic grease. And then we've got these guys. With these guys, you can use lightning spear, so let's try and do that. I think they're weak to lightning, yeah, that's pretty good. Big giant ants. Okay, good. Alright, so they have at least 300... Oh, I did not realize that was a grab attack. One, two. Okay, good. Do I have bestial vitality? I do. Let's quickly do that. And a lightning spear. That is not the button I want to press. That one. And, oh yeah, for some reason you can't target this one. Or at least if you can, I don't know where you're supposed to stand. So in that case, let's try and free or manual aim. Yay, I did it. Just manual aim as high as you can, and you should be able to hit that. Okay, let's go down here. So yeah, the Ainsel River well is... It's not too long, like it goes for a while, but it's not like that long. But I have a feeling it's going to take a little while. I just don't want it to... I really don't want to die, that's really the main thing. Okay, that guy spat, and the damage that it would have done would have been significant, so be very aware of that. I did not want to get your attention. Oh, good. I actually thought he grabbed me, but because I couldn't hear the clink of the shield. I think left is a dead end, so let's go that way first. Ah, okay. Again. Come on. Come on. We will eventually... Oh, he didn't die. Okay, so he has a little more than 381 health, and I think a little less than 386. Okay, cool. Smithing Stone 3. We will be using the Sword of Night and Flame. Don't worry. Just not yet. 1, 2, 3. What? What? Isn't that the way I just... Isn't that a dead end? 1, 2, 3. It's a good thing they flinch with each hit. Wait, let me just check something because I am so confused. Where did that guy come from? I feel like he came from the same direction. How strange. Alright, whatever. Oh, hello. Maybe he was on the ceiling. Oh no. 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 Run, 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 run. Oh gosh. Move, move, move. I want to drink, but he's being a little jerk. Oh my goodness, I can't get away from him. Thank goodness. Okay, nice. Oh yes, and we get flask refills. Flask refills down here for killing groups of them are really, really useful. That's good. Definitely need that. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I hope it doesn't take the... Well, actually, if it's going to take an amount of time, I hope it just takes like 1 hour and that's it. Let's see if I can creep up on this guy. 371. Alright, so yeah, it's like 382 or whatever health. I don't remember which way. I'm going to go left. I think left is a dead end. Let's head down here. I really hope like my strategy with the Sword of Night and Flame works because I haven't technically tested it here too much, but it should be fine. Alright, now this place sucks. There are so many of these guys, so I'm just gonna hit them with everything I've got. Nice, I got the splash damage there, so that was very useful. Let's get this one. Okay, oh. I did press down on my controller, but it didn't work. There's like a pregnant looking one over there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so he does kind of like a 3-hit combo there. Kill this one. And as you saw, like the reason I wanted... Yeah, so you kill that guy and he should drop some stuff, right? Oh, well, he gave me... Yes, you got we got a golden rune 10 and a rune arc. Yeah, so that's the first golden rune 10 we've collected. I don't know how much that gives. I don't know. It's a lot. But as I have been doing, I haven't really used too much. Oh yeah, I didn't end up using the 20,000. I will eventually. Alright, let me have a look. Alright, so this is definitely... I think this is a way to go, and I think we're gonna find ourselves... Ah, no, actually, yeah. Let's go this way. So this is the Ul Palace Runes, and I think not to be confused with the Old or Uld Palace Runes, although it's not really showing up here, so I can't remember what that thing I speculated that it was like a way of saying old. Yeah, it might be different. Alright, so we have some new enemies down here. They're called Claymen, and these Claymen are... They're not that bad, but they can be annoying. There's a lot of them, and if you use like something like the Bloodhound's Fang, you're just going to have a bad time killing them. They have a very predictable attack pattern, but it's complacency inducing, let's say that, because their reach is actually a lot further than it seems. So I like them because of their design, and I was thinking, you know what, there needs to be a way to deal with these guys like all at once, because look how many there are. So that's the attack you want to watch out for. They spike you and then they pull back. So I was like, there has to be an attack where we can just take them out all at once, and fortunately there is. Let's see if this works. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I've got the Sword of Night and Flame on. I'm going to press L2 in a moment, and then I'm going to press R2. And that's going to perform a fiery, like a wide arc fire spell, and it should one-shot all of them. So I just want to try and get them all to be... Come on. Okay, here we go. And hit him. Yeah! That worked perfectly. Oh, yes. Awesome. Alright, I don't have enough FP, but let's try that again. So, oh man, that was beautiful. That was just so gorgeous. The way I was doing it originally, like, or the way when I first played, I you know, head against the wall, just keep hitting with whatever weapon I think it was with my golden halberd. So let's see if this bounces off. No, okay, it doesn't bounce off the enemy, and it deals decent damage. But as you can see, look how many are over there, right? That's like, what, 7? 8? Right? And then you just hold L2, press R2, get nice and close, and all of them just dissipate. That is amazing. Holy crap, I love it. I love it so much. That's the kind of stuff that makes me, like, really satisfied and happy when I do guides like this. It's figuring out stuff like that, and it's just like, oh man, that works so well. Because how many people are going to figure that out on a first playthrough? I mean, granted, there's probably going to be some, but not everyone's going to figure that out. Like, the vast majority of people are not going to figure that out. You pick one weapon, you stick with it for the whole game, unless you like really like changing stuff. I guess if you know the game really well, and I know the game really well, or I know the formula really well, but I still pick one weapon and just go with it. So I don't know, but that's just awesome. I love that worked as flawlessly as it did there. Because this room, no joke, like my first playthrough, I just died so many times. I probably took like an hour or half an hour to just get past this room. And to do it just like that is awesome. All right, so this is the way we're heading, like back in the direction that we came from. We're supposed to be going in that direction, but I'm just going to go back just to quickly clear out the rest of the stuff that I missed. And look at that, we've still got full flasks because of the way that went. These elevators are so cool, by the way. I love it. The Sword of Night and Flame still has one more trick that I have yet to show off. So it's got a Night and Flame stance. The Flame stance is obviously the one that we saw. So you just hold L2, he does the, I think it's the square off pose from a different Ash of War, and you press R2 to perform the Flame Arc attack that I just did. And then, if you press R1, or the, you know, like the light attack button, he does a different attack, and it's pretty good as well. It's just it's more situational. So I'll explore that when we find, when we find an enemy to use that on. All right, so where am I? Okay, I think this is another. Yes, there's a few more enemies there's a few more things to collect here. So let's do that. So nothing over here. How are we doing for time? Still 15 minutes, nice. We should 100%. An hour is more than enough to complete the Ainsel River well with this tactic of using the Sword of Night and Flame. But I don't know. Like, it would be awesome to complete this in half an hour, because then maybe I'll just do like a half-hour episode or something for these regions. I've been thinking a lot about how. Yeah, I think this is the. Let me just triple check it. Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna go back this way because it's much easier to get to where I need to get to. All right, cool. So that's that whole first area complete. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about how long this playthrough is going to take, and I think 150 is, I don't want to say generous, but I feel like it's slightly generous. So I think it's like somewhere between 150 and 200, and I really want to get that down. This is a very long game, and there's so much to do, and I think, how many hours have we been playing so far? 26 and a half, and to get here, like, to do everything that I've done, let's have another look at that map. To do everything that I've done in 26 and a half hours and go through it all is pretty good, but I wanna go a little bit quicker. So I'll try, you know, I always said I'll try my best to stick with 20-minute episodes because it's easy to watch 20 minutes. Like, most people can find 20 minutes. An hour is a bit more difficult, but it's also good to get through the game as quickly as possible to move on to other stuff. There's just so much nowadays. I'm just gonna quickly check back here. Okay, cool, done. Let's move on to the next area. I could have probably used the... Oh no, I've got 3. It's fine. I was going to say I probably could have used the grace point. Alright, in this room we have a very powerful enemy over there. Let me see if I can... I'm going to step back and try and use my scope. So yeah, it's a very strange creature. It's got... I actually never looked at this guy this clearly. So he's got like a skull. The skull is cracked and there seems to be an eye within the skull that's like looking around. It also, if you're a fan of the Dragon Ball Z movies, his body and design looks like the stuff from Janemba's movie. It's like all these like little differently colored balls and stuff. Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm silly. Yes, he's throwing meteorite rocks at us, and he's probably going to kill me if I don't hurry. Yeah, he's throwing meteorite rocks at us. Sorry, that was very silly. I was not... I mean, you can go this way, but instead of going this way, let's go a different way. Do I have a Boulderkin's Blessing? Why is my HP down? Oh, the helmet. Sorry, the Carolus? Let's check. Olivinus. Okay. Alright, so yep, let's go through this secret passage. Let's see if we can find some hidden treasure. Alright, so yeah, he's still over there and he still knows where we are. But we want to absolutely take care of him first things first. So let's just stay here behind the pillar. We can use his attack. Once we hear that it's stopped, we can run. Jump over here, jump to the side. Quickly. I was able to almost avoid all of that. Go. Let's see if we can get behind this other pillar. Huh. Got it. Alright, and now to try and beat him, I don't think the Sword of Night and Flame works that well against him. Let's try Lightning Spear. I actually can't remember, and I didn't write down what to use against him, but he doesn't have that much HP, and it's... I mean, he has a decent amount, but... You can definitely hit him with the... like this. That was good. Let's do it again. Oh wow, what? Why did that do so much damage? Nice, okay, we beat him. What was that, like 4 hits or something? You get a decent amount of runes from that, 3,844. How are we doing? Okay, just under 20 minutes, awesome. Let's have a look around here. I don't think there's anything in this room. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This might be like a lore reason that there's nothing in this room. That enemy, there are lore reasons behind like his existence and all that kind of stuff, but it's a little too much for me to remember in the moment. We will come across another enemy that looks like that much later in the game, so maybe I can try and be a little bit more explanatory when we get there. Okay, Smithing Stone 3. Now let's go down here, because as you can see there's a grace point. And so if we do die inevitably... Well, no, I don't want to say inevitably. In fact, I really don't want to die, because I've got a rune arc and I've been using it very well. I haven't died for 20 minutes and I've been killing up a storm. Almost 20 minutes. Okay, so what we want to do is there are a lot of those claymen still in this area. That's a decent bunch. Let's quickly take them out. No, I can't. No! That's fine, that's fine. Oh, that might hit me. Okay, so these are called, I think they're called auricular bubbles. And as you can see, they kind of do pose a little bit of a problem. I'm going to use the other one. So this is Night Stance. This might not kill him, but it's kind of like a Kamehameha. It's pretty cool. So the complacency thing that occurs with these guys is if you stand, like, it almost feels like you're always standing far enough away from them to not get clipped by their spear move, but inevitably you will almost always stand too close. So just be aware of that. Yeah, see, even that guy, he got pretty close. Since there's only 2 or 3 here, I don't really want to use... maybe? Yeah, I'll settle for 3. Quick. That one's using like a bowler's attack against us. Where's the other one? Are you down here? No, it was you. Alright, so yeah, that attack. It just extends so far. Oh, he was down there. That's weird. I didn't see him. Let's use another one. There's only 2, but... Oh, okay, well, that's fine. It's not like I needed that FP anyway. Nah, we're doing really well. This is going fabulously. Yeah, my other tactic was to use Lightning Strike, which is an interesting move. I didn't realize like how it worked exactly when I yeah. What? Oh, also, you notice how it does more damage? I think it's because they're facing away and because we're hitting them in the back. Pretty confident that that's the case. That seems to have been happening a little bit more than I had previously noticed. But yeah, Lightning Strike, the way that works is you press R1, or you press, you know, whatever your magic cast button is. In my case, it's usually L1. Oh, that was interesting. It fell on a... Hey, we got the Clayman's harpoon. It's somewhat rare. Okay, there you go. So that's an example of just how annoying these guys can be. I was pretty much in the clear and he still got me. Oh man, the flask refills are just so good. Yeah, the way Lightning Strike works is you press whatever your magic cast button is and it fires like a lightning strike in front of you. If you press the cast button again, it'll fling another one immediately, which is really cool as well. I actually quite like that. And you can do it, well, I think you could do it as often as, or as much as you have FP, which I think with our FP, you're going to do it 3 times in a row, but it's still okay. Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem to do as much damage as this weapon. So, and I think it actually says that, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it says that these guys are weak to lightning, but they're not really. They're far more weak to either fire or however this weapon scales, just does crazy good damage. I guess it scales with 4 different things, right? So maybe that's why it does so much. Let's have a look. Yeah, it scales with strength, dex, int, and faith. So when you combine all of those, I think that's why this weapon is such a powerhouse. Now, how do I get back there? Ah, there's a golden centipede over here. This is a rare kind of collectible or consumable item for crafting. Yeah, crafting item, sorry. I think I need to go back through the secret passage, yep. Okay, so I'll quickly run back through the secret passage. We'll take out those guys. I've never noticed that flame doesn't... No, that brazier or sconce. None of these have fire. Well, good as time to try as any. Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame. This isn't Dark Souls 2. That game really loved lighting sconces and stuff. No, I can't make it across there. This is going to take forever. Nah, we're actually... I think we're pretty close, right? I'm trying to think of, like, what's coming up. I think we're pretty close. We'll see in a moment. Okay, run. But yeah, I like this... oh, I never pointed out well, I don't think I did. The Olivinus, or the crowns, give you 3 extra intelligence. So I have 16 base intelligence, or up to now 16 intelligence. That's a Dukiest Herba. We're gonna find... I thought I would find... Oh yeah, we're gonna find plenty of those later. Let's see if I can... Please. Nah. Sometimes if you get too close, they'll just smack you out of it. Grab this, smithing stone 1 times 3, and I think that about covers it. All the enemies are dead. I have not died. I've collected everything, including this grave or ghost glove wallet. That's another thing. Oh, here we go. I know I haven't really been leveling my summons too much, and that's just mainly because there's not really a reason to. Like, none of the enemies in the game are like so crazy overpowered that you need to. However, there is one coming up eventually where I actually felt it necessary to do so. I was practicing just yesterday and I managed to pull off the kill after leveling up one of my summons a little bit higher than, well, actually a lot higher than it started. Basically, what is it? It starts at nothing and I got it all the way to level 5 and it worked pretty well. So it was still a difficult boss fight, but I liked the tactic that I used and I was like, are you kidding me? Oh man, there's one over there. How did I forget about that? Alright, I have an idea. So the item I'm talking about, if you can't see it, is right up there. I'll get that, but not just yet. Damn. Because then I'm going to have to run all the way back. So we'll go down here, because I didn't actually go down here yet. Grab this. This is the map. Hooray, Ainsel River. So yeah, they give you the map like pretty late. So we started here. There was a dead end here. Yeah, this was another dead end. We went this way. I decided to go here. Then I went back. Then I went here again. We got through this area. I went here by mistake. Went through the secret passage over here. Did this entire area. Forgot the item right there. And now I'm here. And then all we have to do is go through this area, go up here, and I think the end is right here. I don't think we can actually access like this entire area. So we're almost done, but we found another nomadic merchant. Let's talk to him.
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Okay, this is the hermit merchant. Oh, this is another hermit merchant. He's got a few things. He's got the Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 16, which gives us Thaw, Frost boluses, and Stimulating boluses. Let's grab that. And he's got the Perfumer's Cookbook 4, which I actually I'm very confused about now. I didn't realize that. This gives us Acid Spray Mist, but we can't use this at the moment. It says, a record of crafting techniques left by a depraved perfumer. Contains perilous techniques no ordinary physician would attempt. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: Acid Spray Mist. So we haven't come across what's known as a perfume bottle, which is what we need to use to make that, but we will eventually. So I'll just grab that now. We've got the Iron Mask set. This is for the, I think the Prisoner starting class gives you this. We've got Lost Ashes of War and Celestial Dew, but you don't need that. One thing I have noticed is I haven't been selling, I've got like a lot of repeats. Short Sword, Weathered Straight Sword, Lord Swans. May as well quickly get rid of these. You only need one in this game, so just get rid of everything like that. Get rid of that one. And take a sec. And the shield. Okay, I think we're good unless there was, oh yeah, we double up on this one. May as well, you know, for the extra runes. Wow, this one's worth 500. Get rid of that. These are fine. Okay, cool, that's it. How are we doing? Okay, rune wise. Alright, I was gonna grace point back there, but since... Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll quickly grab it and just cut back to the grace point. Oh, I missed this one too. The grace point over there. So you... that took a while to load. So you remember where that was. Just jump, if you jump down from there, you go down there and then that way. So I'm gonna quickly grab that item. I'll be right back. Okay, actually I'm back here. I'm just going to quickly show you. So get the item, smithing stone 3 times 2. I don't know how I missed that so many times. And we'll just run over to the grace point. Even though it'll take a little bit longer, it's like, what, 20 seconds or something. Okay, cool. So we're almost done. And we're up to the grace point. Now should I use this grace point? I mean, I could. I don't absolutely have to. Oh, crap. Ah, missed it. That's alright. Can still get there from here. Yeah, I guess I will. There's no reason for me to go back, so I guess I will. Let's use it. Can I can't level up, right? 20,000 would be 33,000. No, I mean, I can level up if I use a bunch of golden rune ones, but I'm not going to. Let's grab this. All right, this place is pretty deadly as well, so just be careful. Let's keep playing it safe. So stay nice and far away. Use lightning spear. Lightning spear. Good. Ah, crap, he heard me. Maybe not. And... I'll use one of those. Smithing stone 2. The immunizing horn charm. Formic rock. We've actually been picking up a bit of that. Don't know why that showed off right there. I think it's the first time we actually collected it in that sense. It's probably why. Anyway, what was it? So 5 crystal darts, formic rock. We also got the immunizing horn charm. So what that does is it's just I'm pretty sure it's just a talisman that increases your immunity stat, and immunity governs your resistance to poison and rot. And I'll just quickly triple check that. There it is. Yeah, just governs resistance to poison and rot. Oh, I guess I should rate it though. There. An accoutrement worn by the ancestral followers raises immunity. Immunity governs resistance to poison and rot. Said to be a budding horn, the ancestral followers believe that the horns of a long-lived beast continue to bud like antlers over and over again until the beast one day becomes an ancestral spirit. Oh, it's the same thing as that. Okay, cool. Like, it actually says the same thing. All right, now let me I'll quickly go over here because I'm pretty sure this is actually it is a dead end, but it's a specific type of dead end if memory serves. I should probably use this. Oh, yes, we've got the basilisks. The basilisks are back. So these are the creatures that I think they use death rot. Oh yeah, you can't see it. Damn it. If they end up using, I'm not gonna like wait around for them to use it, but if they end up using it, then you'll see. They have this like spit attack that creates a mist in the air, and if you stay in it, you build up. Did I say death rot? I meant just like death. I think it's, what is it called? I think it's death. Get some Aeonian butterflies here. We pick up another somber smithing stone 3, and we see a new area that we will not be able to visit for quite some time. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get here. I don't even think, is there a way to get down? No, I think this is just a way of teasing the area. So yeah, this is one of those places where when I got here the first time I was like, oh yeah, and this is a really well hidden cave. Soap. Soap is actually what cleanses you of the filth and... Wait, filth? Oh, okay. Actually, wait. A plant-based soap made from mushroom juice craftable item cleans off filth and other accumulations on the body while also slightly reducing poison buildup. Filth covering the exterior eventually seeps inside, soiling one's very spirit. It must be the death rot thing. Let me quickly check that. So status. I think it's vitality. Yeah, instant death. So it's just called instant death. Okay. Anyway, yeah, when I got there the first time, in my first playthrough, I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're gonna find that at some point. And then I just played and played and played and played and played and played, and I was like, where is this area? And then eventually I got to it and I was like, okay, there it is. Ah! Stupid, yeah. There's a weird issue with like targeting certain enemies in this game. Or, yeah, certain enemies, I think. Because those two bugs don't target well. Or at all. And that one, the one I just fought seems like a gimme. The other one I can kind of understand because it's on like a different axis. Like it's so much higher than the player is used to fighting. But the other one, yeah. There's a stake of Marika that we just passed. We got our first set of melted mushrooms. Alright, looks like we're definitely going to finish this before the hour. I might make this 40 minutes. I think that's actually reasonable. The other one that we're going to go to next episode is going to be even longer. That one will definitely take an hour. Hopefully I can do everything I need to do in that episode in one go. Alright, here we go. So this is the scene of a boss fight that is about to come up. This boss fight is kind of tough. Like, I hope that I get lucky. I'm just gonna quickly read what I wrote for it. So I did that and that and that. All right. So I'm basically gonna run in, use the summon spirit, which I guess in this case will be. It doesn't really matter which one you use because they're all about the same strength. Maybe I'll use this one, the Skeletal Bandit Ashes, because the boss that we fight is not particularly. It doesn't really have a weakness, but the bleed is just so good that it's probably what we're going to use. It's definitely what I'm going to use. So I'm going to pop my Skeletal Bandit Ashes. I'm going to put a Blood Grease on, and then use Flask of Wondrous Physic, and hopefully that'll secure the victory. Just want to quickly get a little bit closer, but not too close. I don't know if I can summon first. Actually, where does he come from now that I think about it? There's no cutscene, is there? This place is on a loading screen, by the way. Okay, there we go. Summon. Okay, he just like leaps out of the air. Blood Grease. And Flask. Alright, this is Dragonkin Soldier of Nokstella. And you basically just want to slash. Okay, he already killed my Skeletal Bandit. Ow. I did try and roll there. There we go, there's a good cut or bleed. Have to heal. I'm probably going to get hit here. Yep, he uses some kind of freezing electric move. Now we're afflicted with frostbite, so because we're afflicted with frostbite, we're actually going to take more damage. And he uses some kind of crazy... yeah, avoid that. Let's try this again. I should have used Bloodhound's Finesse. Oh my god. How am I alive? Yes, I think I made him. Oh, wait. I should have used my gold pickled. Ran out of time. We got a trophy and we got the Frozen Lightning Spear incantation, so that's really cool. Let me go over that. So yeah, you get a trophy for beating that boss, which is awesome. Looks like I did this just in 40 minutes. This is really good. Let me think. So these are the Thorfrost boluses from earlier. Stimulating boluses, I can't remember what that does, but we'll figure that out eventually. The incantation, Frozen Lightning Spear, which is what he was using against us, if that wasn't obvious. Incantation that channels the power of the Dragonkin Soldiers. Creates a spear of ice lightning and stabs it into the ground from above. On impact, the spear will burst into trails of lightning advancing forwards. The Dragonkin were born in the Eternal City, where they knew no true sky nor true lightning. Instead, ice lightning was their weapon. Ice lightning. Just the sound of it is so cool. Alright, well, we managed to do that. We got the trophy for doing it. Let's collect what's in here, which I've actually forgotten. Actually, for a second thought I couldn't collect it. Just wasn't close enough. Ah, yes, we get the very first Great Ghost Glovewort. So, as you can see, it's kind of had an orange tinge to it because it's technically kind of like a legendary item. And what it does is, so you can see we have Grave Gloveworts up to 3. And Ghost Gloveworts up to 3, and they increase the power of, or the Grave increases the power of regular ashes, and the Ghost increases the power of renowned ashes, or the special ones, like the named ones, like Lieutenant the Albinaric, for example. And then the Great Ghost Glovewort gives it, it basically raises it to +10. It's the one that you need at the very end. So yeah, that's pretty cool that we got that. Probably the earliest one you can get. Obviously we don't have the others to actually get there, but it's cool that you can get one of those this early. Alright, there's a big fall here, and you can see there's a grace point down there with more stuff, but we can't actually get down there from this position. This is essentially all that we can do in the Ainsel River well at this point. I'm just going to quickly show the other side. As you can see, still like a waterfall. I don't think there's a way to get down there. I'm pretty confident about that. And yeah, and then just around here, I think this is a whole bunch of nothing, just empty space and waterfalls and all that. And amazingly, we got through this in 40 minutes, and I did not die. Hooray. That went spectacularly well. I'm very happy about that. Not everything can go well, but that went well. We've got these like creepy, I don't know, like alien looking things, like screaming, and or they look like they're in pain. They're all looking up at the, I guess, the Eternal City, which we'll eventually find out about a little bit more later. Alright, I'm pretty confident that's everything we can do, so I think I'm actually going to leave it here. I'll use this grace point, obviously, to collect it. That one just gets given to you, I think. Dragonkin Soldier of Nokstella. Let's level up. Let's put another point. I think it's actually important now to put our points in intelligence. I'm going to get it to 19. The reason being, then I don't have to use the helmet to actually be able to use the Sword of Night and Flame. Then I just have to use a rune arc. It'll be a lot easier to do. So let's put a point in intelligence, and we'll try and put 2 more. And how much have we got in terms of... We've still got 8,000 runes, jeez. Okay, cool. We'll leave things here, and we'll continue next time. There's still, as I said, there's still a few areas to explore, but we can't access those areas from where we are currently. So yeah, there you go. Ainsel River, that's that section of the thing. Yeah, so we'll leave it there, and next time we'll explore a different section that's sort of similar. You'll see what I mean. Oh, I was like, did Bok move slightly? Because like when you zoom it out like that, he looks like he's right next to the finger crone, and I thought maybe that was a trick to say, hey, go do this right now. Okay, we'll leave it there. For now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 67 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.